How you guys doing? Long time no see. Yeah. For those of you who have watched my videos for a long time, you know the reasons. I don't want to get into them, but I actually wanted to come on here and make a video giving you actual wrestling thoughts for the first time in maybe over a year, and I apologize for that because I made that return video, which is actually not much of a return video anymore. Then I made a video describing a Black Friday deal that I had with my Ring of Honor DVDs, which is still available, and the link to where I'm selling my Ring of Honor DVDs is in the description box below. So this video actually has two parts to it. The first part is actually more selling. I started putting DVDs on eBay, and because I value my subscribers still, I still really do care about you guys. I wanted to give you guys first crack at it, or well, somewhat of a first crack, because while I was still putting everything up, 4 of my 10 lots actually sold, and they went like that. I think 3 of the Chikara things I had on there went really quickly, and then I sold 1 of the TNA ones as well. So I still have 6 of the 10 available, and so I'll preview them for you right now. All the links will be in the description box below to where you can buy them. I think they're all good prices for what they are. First one is the Shimmer lot that I have. 7 DVDs in total. Actually, it's lots 1 through 6, which are the start of the promotion, and have actually a lot of good solid wrestling on them. I've seen all of these shows. The best one is Volume 28 of the shows. All of them are good. Have a lot of great stars on them. A lot of Daisy Hayes, Sarah Del Rey. You got Mischief on here. You got Mercedes Martinez on here. Chantel Taylor, who you know is Taylor Wilde from TNA. But the one in particular that sells this lot home is this one, Volume 28, Del Rey and Hamada, one of the best women's matches to ever take place in America, if not maybe the best women's match to ever take place in America. Just an amazing, amazing match to end an amazing, amazing show. This is one of the best women's shows to ever take place in America. So it's if you're a collector of great American shows, especially recent ones, Shimmer Volume 28 is definitely the way to go. An all-women's show that was just great from top to bottom, with a great double main event, especially Del Rey and Hamada was fantastic. This is actually $30 for these 7 plus shipping and handling. And by the way, I want to say, if you want to counteroffer me and give me a little bit less for these DVDs, I can work out a price with you. Contact me on Twitter, on here, or on eBay. One of the 3. I'll be checking all 3, so try it. Second lot is the DGUSA Evolve and a Gabe lot. Actually, there's 5 DGUSA DVDs here, and then 1 Evolve and 1 of the Gabe's Kayfabe commentaries, Gabe's Secrets of ROH DVD. And then when you actually, as an exclusive for you guys, if you buy this lot, coming with it will be a special 8th DVD Evolve 9, which I found the other day and hadn't been able to find. That's why it's not on the lot on eBay. All of these shows are really good. All the 5 DGUSA ones are really, really good. I mean, especially these 2 right here, the first 2 shows they ever did, are both absolutely fantastic. This show got so much buzz. Enter the Dragon 2009 and then Untouchable 2009. Both are absolutely fantastic shows. And then you have also, actually NCAA tournament's on right now. Davidson's up. They probably will have won by the time this video airs. But you also have Mercury Rising, Open the Ultimate Gate, the Phoenix shows from WrestleMania weekend, and then the first DGUSA Canadian show, Open the Northern Gate. Along with Evolve 4, one of the best Evolve shows there actually are. That's not saying very much, but this show is actually very great. Main event of Danielson and Fish was really, really good. And then you have Gabe's Secrets of ROH. If you're an ROH fan, this is at least worth a look at. You got to see what's going through the mind of Gabe Sapolsky. Whether you really like him as a booker or not, you got to see it. So there's that. The next lot is my PWG All-Star Weekend lot. All the prices are on eBay. I guess I don't say them because I can't remember them off the top of my head. That one I believe is $50. Here's my PWG All-Star Weekend lot. 8 PWG DVDs. Both nights of All-Star Weekend 7. Both of All-Star Weekend 8. Both of All-Star Weekend 4. And then night 1 and both night 1s of All-Star Weekend 5 and 6. You have Pac and Generico on here, both in WWE. If you're a WWE fan and want to see two of the best high flyers coming up that are in your company, you got to buy this. And then one of the best PWG matches of all time, Danielson and Loki. Former WWE Caval, and then you have Daniel Bryan. And you want to see them with no restrictions, that's the DVD you got to buy, along with 6 other great shows to phenomenal shows. All-Star Weekend 8 was absolutely phenomenal from top to bottom. This is like, I think, anywhere from $60 to, I don't know, maybe even $70. If you want to count off for me, please do so. All right, the next lot is PWG. This is my, I guess the PWG 2010, 2009 lot. 9 shows here, anywhere from Guerre Sans Frontières, which is French. I know. I remember when I actually made my review for this 2 or 3 years ago. I did it in Spanish. It was really, really bad. But this actually is one of the best PWG shows of all time. This is actually Danielson's last show with PWG before I entered the WWE, so it's a must-own. Scott lost last match. You have, and just this is where PWG started making and getting so hot. Just these shows, you want just 9 quality wrestling shows. This is the one you got to buy. All of these shows are great. I think the worst one of all of them, and this is not saying much, would be Express Rent Consent, which is the earliest of all of them, and that's the 6-man tag with Joey Ryan, Scott Lost, and Carl Anderson versus the Young Bucks and Paul London, which was a great match. So you can definitely check those out. And then my final 2 lots are both TNA ones. You have 9 shows in this lot, all from 2004 to 2007 pay-per-views. A lot of them actually are pretty rare, like Turning Point 2004. You got Genesis 05, Unbreakable 05 with the best match in TNA history on it. Bound for Glory 05, Final Resolution 06, Lockdown 06, Slammiversary, and Bound for Glory 2007. So if you're a TNA fan looking to get some of the older DVDs you can't find, this is the one you got to go with. And then my last lot is the ones from 2008 to 2010 for TNA. All 3 cross the line triple packs. This one has Victory Red 08, Hard Justice 08, No Surrender 08. Then there's Genesis of 09, along with Final Resolution, the second Final Resolution 2008, the one taking place in December, and Turning Point 08, which I remember being a very good show. And actually, a lot of these TNA shows were good, not great, but that's why I got the cross-line triple packs, because they all come together. They're actually very good as a triple pack, so I still recommend buying them. And then Turning Point 09, Final Resolution 09, and Against All Odds of 10. Great shows, all 3 of them, especially Turning Point 09. That was a phenomenal show. And then you had Lockdown 2010, one of the better pay-per-views from TNA from 2010. AJ Styles and the Pope was the main event, and then you had Team Hogan and Team Flair in Lethal Lockdown, so great stuff there. So if you want to check out any of these or multiple of them, all the links to them will be in the description box. And then if you want to counteroffer me, just as I said, contact me on Twitter, which my handle will be below, or personal message me, leave a comment here, do whatever, I will see it. So back to actual wrestling thoughts, instead of me hyping up things I'm selling. So WrestleMania's coming up, and I'm not excited at all. As a matter of fact, I don't even think I'm going to watch it, or at least watch it live. None of that card makes me excited at all, and I know that WrestleMania sometimes is supposed to be bigger than a wrestling show, but what on that card makes you excited? You have Cena and The Rock, which, yes, anytime you get to see that will be phenomenal, and I'm sure it will be. At least a great sight to see again, but we've already seen it 1 year ago at WrestleMania. So what's going to be so different about this year? Just Cena going over, which probably will happen. I mean, I really agree with what True Slayer said, and I was thinking about this the other day. There's so many different directions you could go with for this card that it isn't taking. Ryback versus Punk would have been a great match to have here, with Ryback finally going over Punk and beating him for the title. You know, the breakup of Team Hell No with Daniel Bryan going off and maybe challenging Alberto Del Rio down the line at SummerSlam or whatever. And then Brock and Taker needed to happen, and it didn't. And so you're getting Brock and Triple H with a stupid-ass gimmick match where if Triple H loses, he has to lose his career, which is the dumbest thing. I mean, WWE loves having that storyline at WrestleManias, doesn't it? Flair, it's every other year except for 28. You got to go back a year to have it. 24, 26, and now 29. it's just oversaturation to its finest. Even though I'm sure Brock will give a great performance, just no one's really excited for this. I mean, you have Ziggler with a Money in the Bank. You could have teased that. That would have been something new to bring to a WrestleMania instead of having the actual Money in the Bank ladder match. You have someone actually cashing it in WrestleMania, which is something they teased to do with Mr. Kennedy back at WrestleMania 24, but they actually never did because he got injured and suspended, and Edge actually won it from him, and you know that whole deal. But I guess WWE you can tolerate because WrestleMania is coming up. Usually the build is better, but oh well. I'll still watch it. The Raw's leading up, and hopefully it can convince me, but I don't think it will. Then you have TNA, which I haven't watched in a long time, even though Austin Aries is there. The whole Aces and Eights thing, I'm not sure where it's heading. Or, I mean, I saw the whole Bully Ray thing coming, but it just doesn't excite me. You know, the whole Brooke Hogan thing, I didn't like her music or her acting ability. So, I remember that song she did with Paul Wall, it was terrible. But anyway, let's go on to Ring of Honor. I actually am attending the Double Shot Baltimore weekend coming up, and I'm very excited about the announcements of both Carl Anderson coming in for the New York Double Shot, and then Ishimori and Marufuji coming in for the Toronto Double Shot. I'm hoping Baltimore can get something similar to that. I've never seen a Ring of Honor Japanese talent in person. With as big a fan as I am, never seen Morishima, Shiozaki, Kenta, Marufuji, any one of them live. So I'd love to see one of them live. I got to see the Japanese women live at WrestleMania weekend. Nakagawa, Oroyo Matsumoto, and I cannot remember the third off the top of my head. I'm sure LV can tell you. I remember what she looks like, but I can't tell you her name at the top of my head. It wasn't Ayako Hamada. I remember that, and I was mad because I wanted to see her live. But still, I'm really looking forward to actually going to those shows. Ring of Honor is really interesting me now. I'm wondering where this whole scum thing can go, getting it back to the best Ring of Honor that I remember it being, and I'm hoping that it can do that. From there, a lot of the other indies, I actually haven't been following Chikara at all. It's not just that I don't have an interest in it. It's just one of the things that had to go when I had to start studying more. Just promotions that I had to knock out and stop following. That one unfortunately hit the dust, along with all of Japan. I don't know one thing that's happening in Japan right now. I can't tell you off the top of my head who the Noah champion is, or New Japan. Maybe Hiroshi Tanahashi or Okada, one of the two. I'm probably wrong. Well, it should not be either, but I don't know. All Japan don't know what's happening. Dragon Gate or USA or Japan don't know what's happening. But basically, it's down to just Ring of Honor, WWE, and here and there everything else. But I still do have a great passion for wrestling, and I plan on using it more once I have more time over the summer. But as of right now, that's where I stand on everything. If there's anything you want me to talk about, please let me know in a comment below. I want to start making actual more videos. It's something I always want to do. And you got me live for the Marquette just sunk the, oh man, they might actually be Davidson. They just went up with 1 second left for one. Sorry, that's a spoiler for the NCAA tournament. If you actually, that just happened live. That's right when I'm recording this. But if you guys want me to make any videos or anything like that, please let me know. If you want me to talk more about the tournament, because I remember that was my most watched video ever. It's like 7,000 views, something like that. So if you want me to talk about that, please let me know. And with that, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.